Hello everybody, it's Nick. It's day 18 of the Body Image Advent Challenge. I really wanted to go to my piercers and tattooist today to go speak to them about, because they've done quite a lot of stuff which I'm going to tell you about in a minute. But unfortunately they're closed Sundays and Mondays, which was kind of really sucky, and I probably should have already known that. But needless to say, I didn't. So, yeah, today's topic is piercing and tattoos. And I know there's been a little bit on tattoos and stuff. So, my probably the bit I can relate to the most is piercings, because I've had a fair few of them in my day. A lot of you might remember that last December I broke my shoulder and had a bit of a hard time having surgery and all of that lot. Well, that was the day most of my metal came out. In fact, everything apart from my eyebrow piercing right there. In fact, I've still got the little tub they gave me that they put my metal in, and you'll be surprised at the diversity. We have big tongue bars, we have black tongue bars, we have medium metal tongue bar, we have medium metal tongue bar, that's a lip stud, so I've got a couple of these, couple of lip studs, and these will be various coloured and designy kind of little studs and clips and everything else. And over the years I have had a fair amount of piercings. I had one either side of my lip, so snake bite. I've had a spider bite, which is 2 on one side of my lip. I've had my tragus, my upper ear, my eyebrow, which is the only thing I've still got in. I've had my tongue in 2 different places, so I've had 2 studs in my tongue. I've had a good fair few amount of piercings, and as for how it relates to body image, it's I've never really thought about it before, because I've always had piercings because I quite like them. I quite actually enjoy the process of being pierced. I quite like the actual thing of going in and getting stabbed and having the jewellery put in and everything else. So I don't know what kind of effect I would say it has on my body, because as far as I'm concerned, they're temporary. I've got a few little marks on my lip where the holes closed over, because when I obviously had my operation last year, I had double lip, tongue, and they obviously had to take them all out to do my operation for me, so it all closed up very quickly. And I'm now in this interesting little phase where a couple of weeks ago I had the last operation on my shoulder, so I'm now thinking, do I have it put back in, or do I leave it out and not bother having it done again? But part of me wants to, get in there and go have it redone, because I like it. It just feels more me to have metal in my face. Whereas, part of me then is saying, you're getting on now, you're getting a little bit older, it's time you stopped piercing yourself. And I don't really know the answer. I don't know, maybe it'll probably be one of those Saturday lunchtime drinks in the summer and I end up getting speared afterwards. But there you go. So yeah, that's kind of my piercings. I know we've had a lot on tattoos today and bits and bobs. But as for how they relate to your body image, body modifications are obviously, some people have very subtle body mods, some people have very outlandish, stand-outy, shouty, screamy body modifications, but they're not there to inhibit the way you look. If you have them done, you're having them done to enhance your image, I suppose. some people will see it as that, other people, I will see it as something that I like to do because just because I like having them there. There's no reason for my image. There's no reason for any sentimental reasons. It's just the fact that I quite like having them there, and I was quite used to having them there, and not having them there is now a bit odd. But you see, I think there's lots of different ways that they can be looked at. I mean, tattoos, there's some incredible stories behind some people's tattoos, especially Natasha's today. And I think tattoos are a whole different story, but piercings for sure. I think they're quite, they're relatively temporary, and I wouldn't say they have a massive effect on body image, but obviously any body modification you do has to be for the right reasons, not because anyone else wants you to do them, but because you genuinely want them. So that's all I have to say today. I would say I'll see you tomorrow for a certain subject, but I can't remember what tomorrow's subject is. So until I remember, I'll see you later.